Thank you. I will try to talk you about a little bit about what has been going on in Italy and in Switzerland with regards to responsible research and innovation. I will start by telling you who we are and the other members that are working with us in the hub. Apart from Fondazione Cariplo, which is a philanthropic organization granting money for research, art, in different kind of programs and in also society. We have in Lausanne the PFL, which is one of the most cosmopolitan university in Europe, and it's also engaged in a number of different projects in terms of science and research and technology, and they are starting to be significantly interested in terms of the relationship between science and society. And then we have the National Museum of Science and Technology, which is the largest museum in Italy on science and technology, and which has been working on the relationship between science and society for a long time through different initiatives, in order to not only amuse students and families with science, but also to facilitate a dialogue between science and society and creating a space in which the society can directly meet scientists. And then we have Fondazione Bassetti, and here we have Angela Simone. She is going to talk to you about it.
Thank you, Valentina. Good afternoon to all. I'm very sorry I don't have any slides, that I will not perform any engaging exercises, dancing or singing aloud, or this kind of things. So just a brief description of Fondazione Giannino Bassetti Foundation. Giannino Bassetti Foundation is an Italian non-for-profit foundation devoted to promote, stimulate the debate on and disseminate the idea, the concept of responsible innovation, as well as to foster and speed up and boost the practice of responsibility in the innovation processes in the making. And it is very active, it was very active since its inception, so 15 years ago. As a matter of fact, was one of the first actors which contributed to define what is innovation and what is responsible innovation, working side by side with diverse and different stakeholders, citizens, of course, scientific community, but also industrial players, entrepreneurs, and politicians and policymakers. For example, Fondazione Bassetti co-organized the first consensus conference in Italy on the topic of genetically modified organisms. I know that consensus conference is a sort of standard model of governance of responsible innovation in action, but in the Italian context, in Italian societies, was a sort of disruptive method, disruptive approach, above all because it succeeded 11 years ago. Fondazione Bassetti is very active not only in the Italian realm, but also at the international level. In fact, it is an affiliate member of the Virtual Institute of Responsible Innovation, which is the largest community reflecting upon the definition and the practices of responsible innovation in the world, coordinated by Dave Gaston at the Center of Nanotechnology and Society at Arizona State University. And at the same time, Fondazione Bassetti is within the editorial board of the Journal of Responsible Innovation, which is the first journal fully dedicated to explore what is responsible innovation. Just that if you have, of course, doubts, comments, and you need further information, I will be around after the session, and you can contact Valentina and Fondazione Cariplo to have more information about that. Thank you.
Sorry, there should be another part of the presentation. Okay, I'll just tell you about a little bit about.
Can the presentation go up? Oh, it's coming.
Yeah, thank you. Yep. I'm just gonna present you a couple, not all the one that we prepared, but just a couple of practice that give you an idea of what has been going on in Italy and in Switzerland with regard to responsible research and innovation. I'll start from the food policy that we identified as a tool in terms of responsible research and innovation, and it's a program that aims to develop a food policy for Milan. And the very interesting part of this policy and of this tool is that it is really trying to collaborate directly with civil society in order to follow a number of different steps through which the strengths and weaknesses of the food system in Milan are going to be analyzed, and then engage directly with citizens and civil society in order to have their feedback and to identify the agenda of what are the most important issues in terms of in terms of the food system for the city. With regards to responsible research and innovation, we identified a number of elements in this policy that have to do with diversity and inclusion, openness and transparency, and responsiveness and adaptive change that we thought were particularly interesting. Especially this close link with citizens and the way that they have now to, in a way, direct the policy was particularly interesting. The other policy, the other practice is taken from the Human Brain Project, which is a very large project that, as you probably all know, is a flagship for the for Europe. And they have one particular program on ethics that talks about different aspects of what is the impact of the study of the human brain that they are doing now, and to kind of engage directly with citizens in order to inform them, but at the same time to have an idea of what they think about the research that has been done. One interesting element is related with something that we didn't find very much in other practices, at least in Italy and in Switzerland, which have to do with this embedding, trying to think about possible scenarios for the future to kind of predict and anticipate what are the things, what are the possible implications and consequences in society of the research that they are doing in the lab. Another practice that we thought was relevant is the Hugo certification, which is a tool that has been developed in order to basically guarantee to society and consumers that research and innovation has been done, especially in the business company, following certain steps. And one interesting element of this certification is that it assures to all the stakeholders, it basically assures that all stakeholders have been engaged in the process of developing the instrument or the new technology. Thank you.